Thanks for staying tuned to your station, the Africa Independent Television, and welcome to your program. My name still remains Patrick Agbambu. On this program, Security Watch Africa will bring you that information you need to keep your life safe and secured. Welcome to the program today. It's another loaded program with various reports, but I must say that it's been a sad period for most Nigerians, where many Nigerians, particularly the armed forces of Nigeria, and the family of the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja. It's been a sad time, really, hearing the news of his demise, when most of us were hopeful that he would come out of the illness. But God knows best. So many, but we're going to start with a report compiled, should I say tribute, compiled by Security Watch Africa and Security Watch Africa, Shuli Daniels. Sit back as we bring you this report.
You are going to stamp out the criminality. You are going to stamp out the violence here once and for all. Is that clear? Yes, sir. I will not come back here again. I will not come back. The next time I come back here, I will be done in flak jacket and ballistic helmet like you, and I'll go and fight in the field. Is that what you want? If I do this job, you must do it. Yes, sir. You can do it, and that is why I will defend you here. So do it. Yes, sir.
A warrior, a soldier, a general, and overall, a true leader. Those words described late Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, the 23rd Nigerian Chief of Army Staff. He came, he saw, he conquered. In his journey of life, which started in a small village in Ilobi, Irupodu local government area of Osun State, Western Nigeria, all through he displayed bravery, courage, loyalty, selflessness, and above all, patriotism to Nigeria. To serve Nigeria better, he enlisted into the Nigerian Defense Academy in 1987 and was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Nigerian Army Infantry Corps as a member of the 39th Regular Course in 1992. In all his years in the Nigerian Army, he served meritoriously in all the zones of Nigeria, fighting terrorists, insurgents, armed robbers, kidnappers, and all those who are involved in violent crimes. Like a man on a mission, destiny took him to serve as commander of various army brigades, chief of staff 8th Division in Munguno during the heat of Boko Haram, and contributed to bringing them to their knees. He was appointed General Officer Commanding 82 Division, Enugu, and 1 Division, Kaduna. These divisions were strategic, as General Lagbaja took the fight to the dens and camps of the enemies of the society. On 19th June 2023, he was appointed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the 23rd Chief of Army Staff. He immediately marshaled out his command philosophy, which became the compass for consolidating on the fulfillment of the Nigerian Army constitutional mandate. He prioritized personnel welfare, training, and infrastructural development of the Nigerian Army.
This afternoon, as part of my familiarization visit to formations and units of the Nigerian Army, since I took over, I've taken time out to go to other units and formation, and today it's the turn of 82 Division. So I want to charge you, soldiers, and encourage you that you must remain disciplined, you must remain dedicated, and you must remain loyal to our constitution and the government of the day. Is that clear? Yes, sir. The Nigerian Army is being transformed. The Army leadership is doing a lot to ensure the innovation of accommodation and provision of essential welfare support. to you troops and your family. And the government is doing a lot as well. In terms of your welfare, you know the issue of group life assurance for those of you who live in the barracks and you live side by side with the families of our departed colleagues that have not been paid the group life assurance for many years. The government is looking in our direction now, and the president has approved funds to clear the backlog. Also, we are expecting modern equipment to make your operations far easier than the way you conduct them now. So I want to ask that you redouble your efforts, that you must remain dedicated, and you must remain disciplined.
His charges and actions motivated both officers and soldiers to put in their best in securing Nigerians and territories of Nigeria.
Note that you must work and you must work effectively. We must see the result in Plateau. This violence must not resort. You must stamp it and stamp it out completely once and for all. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Are you ready? Yes. Good, you have pledged your readiness. I expect this in the actions you will take in the field. I wish you the very best. My lines are open. If you have any challenge, any questions, please just send in a message. We will respond accordingly. So, all the very best.
At every fora, he never misses to reaffirm his loyalty to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
On behalf of the officers and I want to reiterate our unavoidable loyalty and pledge our total commitment to the defense of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
When information went round that this gallant soldier officer was sick, many offered prayers for his recovery. But like it is always said, his creator needed him to perform other assignments unseen by men. On 5th of November 2024, the federal government of Nigeria came out with the unforeseen death of a man many wishes is still alive. That is an ultimate debt which all human must pay, but some live a life of legacy, with their track records keeping them alive in the hearts of many. Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja lived such life and will remain alive in the hearts of many. Shirley Daniels, Security Watch Africa.
It's the very first time I'll be so honored outside Nigeria, and I want to thank Security Watch Africa for having eyes for details.
Some of us doing the same kind of job. For me to have been selected as the best crime buster is not easy.
In global security, we'll never be overstressed, which is also why I like a summit like this.
In as much as I'm a very accomplished man today, based on the fact that if my efforts, my hard work, commitment, and dedication to duty is recognized beyond the borders of this country, I think, I have every reason to be happy.
I want to commend the organizers of this program. It is a laudable one, and it's just to motivate officers within all the African nations.
I express my appreciation for this very important award given to the Nigerian Navy and my humble self.
I must commend the Security Watch Africa for what they have been doing to bring all African security officers together.
may the soul of the late Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja rest in perfect peace. Let's continue. Again, sharing news coming from the Armed Forces of Nigeria, where Elizabeth Tanko brings us the report of the press briefing that was held by the Defense Media Operations. Sit back.
The Armed Forces of Nigeria, AFN, have alerted citizens of a new terrorist group. This information was given by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, while briefing the media on the operations of the Armed Forces of Nigeria.
This new group that has penetrated the northwestern part of the country, known as the Lakurawas, they are affiliated to ISIS in the Sahelian region, and it is indeed the first attempt of the Sahelian jihadists to have a foothold in our country. They were kept at bay all this while when we had joint cross-border operations with the Republic of Niger. However, when the coup took place in Niger, they took advantage of the breakdown in cooperation between both countries, which has now been restored. They took advantage of that breakdown to make incursions through the difficult terrain to remote locations around the outskirts of the northwestern part of our country, some of those states.
Major General Buba announced some wanted persons for terrorism in Nigeria. Earlier in his speech, the director had given a breakdown of the recent successes recorded by the troops.
Troops neutralized 481 terrorists. We arrested 741 persons connected with terrorism and insurgency, and we rescued 492 kidnapped hostages during the month of October. Troops have also significantly destroyed the terrorist fighting capabilities by the reported outcomes that I just listed. Furthermore, troops recovered 480 weapons and over 9,000 assorted ammunition in the course of the month of October 2024.
Major General Buba gave assurance that the death of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, will spur the Armed Forces of Nigeria towards better service delivery for Nigerians. Elizabeth Tanko, reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Welcome back. Yes, let's take you with the appointment of a new acting Chief of Army Staff. He has been decorated by the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria at the State House in Abuja, and Shuli Daniels brings us the report of his decoration.
I am Vice Admiral Awoziberu Gambo, retired, the 21st Indigenous Chief of the Naval Staff, Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic Nigeria. I will be at the 18th African Security Watch Awards and Conference in Doha, Qatar, coming up between 10th to 12th of December 2024. I encourage all and sundry to be there, as I will be speaking on leadership, which affects all aspects of human endeavor, though with emphasis on security based on my personal experience. Please be there.
On Monday, 4th of November 2024, the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu promoted and decorated the Acting Chief of Army Staff, Major General Olufemi Olatunbosu Oluyede, with the rank of a Lieutenant General. This decoration ceremony took place at the State House in Abuja.
boxing champion.
Before his appointment as the acting Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede was the Commander, Infantry Corps, ICC. He was before then General Officer commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, where he ensured that oil production in the Niger Delta areas were uninterrupted. Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede was commissioned as Second Lieutenant in 1992 and rose to the rank of a Major General in September 2020. He held many commands since his commissioning. He was Platoon Commander and Adjutant at 65 Battalion, Company Commander at 177 Gas Battalion, Commandant Amphibious Training School, just to mention a few. General Oluyede also participated in numerous operations which include the Economic Community of West Africa State Monitoring Group, ECOMOG, Mission in Liberia, Operation Hadinkai, and so many more. His outstanding achievement also earned him honors, medals, and awards, which include the Chief of Army Staff Commendation Award. Shirley Daniels, Security Watch Africa.
I'm General Christopher Gwabin Musa, the Chief of Defense Staff Armed Forces of Nigeria. I will be the lead speaker during the 18th African Security Watch Awards and Conference, Doha, Qatar, from the 10th to the 12th of December 2024. I want to invite all Africans, all friends of Africa, to come and support us. It is an important event where I will be discussing the support and the efforts of the Armed Forces of Nigeria to bring peace and security in Nigeria, in West Africa, and in Africa in general. I'm sure you that once Nigeria gets it right, everybody's Africa is going to be well. You are most welcome.
Welcome back. Yes, let's bring you our next report, our last report, and that is from the T.Y. Buratai Foundation. Sit back as Elizabeth Tanko brings us the report.
The T.Y. Buratai Literary Initiative, TYBLI, has awarded $2.5 million to the winners of the 2024 Young Adult Literature Competition. The initiative seeks to develop Nigerians' youth into leaders by encouraging them to engage in writing, critical thinking, and self-expression. The event, which took place at the Tukur Buratai Research Center in Gora, Nasarawa State, attracted dignitaries from the military, literary, and art sectors of the country. Zonal winners from the Nigerian 6 geopolitical zones received 250,000 naira each, while the overall winner, Taufik Olatubonsun, took home 1 million.
It is with every sense of duty and responsibility that I proudly announce Taufik Olatubonsun! Congratulations, Taufik.
Speaking at the event, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai retired, who is the chief host, emphasized on the importance of writing in personal development, communication, and leadership.
Leaders must express themselves. And for you to express yourself very well, you must write. And if you don't write, whatever you have in your mind, you may tend to forget. But once you document it, you open it to individuals, and it will be beneficial to the society.
The host expressed gratitude to participants, supporters, and partners, including the British Council.
Let me also appreciate all our partners, our sponsors, who have contributed one way or the other. including the reading list that they have submitted to some schools here in Abuja and Nasarawa State. In particular, I must appreciate the CEO of Adams Page Bookshop, the bookstore, Hajia S. Aliu. This was a selfless project that she supported selflessly. So we appreciate you. And of course, all of you that are here. We appreciate the British Council who has promised to partner with us and to also support this initiative.
The former secretary to the government of the Federation, Ambassador Babagana Kinkibe, commended Ambassador Buratai for his outstanding contributions to Nigerians' educational development, particularly in fostering youth leadership and critical thinking.
I'm not surprised that Ambassador Buratai is behind this initiative. And today, frankly, I didn't know that your beginnings were with Teachers Training College. Now I understand your passion for education, your passion for research. In your career in the military, you emphasized the need to broaden and deepen the intellectual content to the professional career of your officers and men. I will partner with you, Ambassador Buratai, because I believe in education. It is the leveler of all mankind, and it is the stepping stone to a successful life.
The overall winner, Taufik Olatobosun, expressed his excitement and gratitude about the award.
I want to sincerely appreciate all and sundry whom one way or the other have put this award together. And I want to really assure the foundation that I'm going to be a very good ambassador. Both home and abroad. Anywhere I appear, I will try as much as possible to promote this foundation using every possible avenue that is available to me.
Elizabeth Thanko, reporting for Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
Hello, I'm Wale Bashir Adeniyi, Controller General, Nigeria Customs Service. The African Security Watch Awards and Conference is here again. The 18th edition comes up in Doha, Qatar, from 10 to 12 December 2024. Peace and security are necessary ingredients for economic growth and development. I am therefore delighted to participate in this conference as a keynote speaker on the topic, Protecting National Security Through Effective Border Control, the Nigeria Customs Service Example. Join us as thought leaders in security management from Africa and other parts of the world converge in Doha for the 18th African Security Watch Awards and Conference.
Thanks for staying to your program. Yes, we've come to the end of today's episode of this program. If you have enjoyed watching this, join us again next week, and you can follow us on all our social media platforms to get more view and insight to security in Africa. Yes, we invite you to be part of the Nigerian Customs Conference, 13th to 15th of November 2024 in Abuja. Until next week, I say bye for now and remain blessed.